everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Brittany, for those of you who are new. For today's video, we are going to be doing a Trendmood unboxing today. And we have not one, we have two Trendmood unboxings today. I was able to get my hands on the Good Molecules Takeover and the volume 9, I think, if I can remember correctly. Have not opened these. They've been in my room for like a week now. So finally opening this one up. This one's the volume 9, which I am so excited to be trying today. Packaging, of course, as usual, is together, very neatly packaged with bubble wrap, which is always great. I actually forgot what was in here, so we're gonna be trying it on as well, and that's why I don't have any makeup on. So we have the NYX Marshmellow primer, and this is what she looks like. According to people on the internet, this is a really good hydrating primer. So we'll see how that goes. We have a Juvia's Place glass gloss, which I was pretty excited to be trying. This is what she looks like. You can see this actually kind of reminds me of the Desi Katie without the glitter specks in it. This is in the shade It's Electric. This is the new e.l.f. Lash Loud mascara, which I'm pretty excited to use. Very inexpensive. This is the volumized mascara in the shade Black. Mood and DSMD Shop little sponge to try today. We have a palette, if I'm not mistaken. This is the Juvia's Place The Taupes by Juvia's, bubble wrapped as well. So let's see what the palette looks like. I honestly forgot what they look like. Oh yeah, they're all very taupey tones today. And then this is the Glow Skin Beauty Bio Renew EGF Drops Epidermal Growth Factor Cell Repairing Serum. I'm gonna have to check the ingredients out because if you know me, I like to check out the ingredients. I'm a snob like that. Like, I hate to say it, but I do that. So it's supposed to be a serum, but I do notice that there's some derivatives of alcohol in here, but they do use that in certain products to kind of preserve, to have like a more shelf life. We'll see how this works out. I mean, this is a skincare item, and obviously it's not going to be like a in the moment kind of like repair thing. You kind of have to use it over time to see if it's gonna work. Usually for skincare it's about a month to kind of like take into factor everything. But the next thing that we have is the Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Serum, and I actually bought this whole box because of this. Really bad, I know, but I didn't really consider like the other things. I was like, oh, let me just try it. But this is the reason why I bought this box this month. And then last but not least, we have a Nude Sticks Lemon A Detox Glow Micro Peel. I get kind of skeptical with these kind of peels because they, how do I explain it? I don't want to be like come off rude and stuff, knock off the brand or knock off the item, but there's sometimes when they come with like scrubs or anything in that sort of nature, they can be a little bit abrasive on the skin for majority of skin types. I mean, you know, when they throw in things like this, like scrubs, it's honestly trial and error, because like obviously you need to see someone who's like, that's gonna cater to your skin type. So I'm gonna try it out. We'll see how it works out. As far as the ingredients go, it does have lemon peel, and I did see papaya, which is a natural enzyme that will really work well if you're exfoliating your skin. But again, I wouldn't use this like on a daily basis. It'll be like maybe 2-3 times a week. It says 3 to 4 times a week. Like, I think that's a little bit too much, especially if it's like a peel. It can be a little bit abrasive on the skin, but that's just my opinion. You know, take it for what it is. So this is actually volume 9, not 8. It's volume 9, and it was a grand total of $54. Actually really hoping to get the pink palette, but I got the taupe one. So I'm to be honest, I'm not gonna use it today. The colors are really, really pretty, don't get me wrong. I will give this away because I don't want it to go to waste. So we're gonna opt out on this one today, unfortunately. However, I will use the other products, which is the primer, and the gloss and the mascara and the sponge. Use this fella. This is the Marshmellow primer, which has so many claims. On the back of this info card, it says it extends makeup wear, soothes, softens, hydrates. Why do they? Oh, soften, soothes, evens tone, minimizes texture, blurs lines, soft focus finish, keeps makeup fresh. It has a lot of ingredients, just so you are aware. Very moussey, should I say, not fluffy. It smells really good, and I honestly thought that when I would try this, it would be very thick, but it's actually very soft, and I feel like I put too much and it was a pump. It doesn't have like a very silicone texture, but there's something about it that makes me feel as if, I don't know, like I feel sticky, but then it goes away, like very, very faintly. You can see an up close on my skin how you can see a little bit of a radiance, so for sure it gives you a little bit of a hydration kind of feel, I guess, if you will. Just using my NYX Bear With Me spray, because to be honest, I'm lazy to get up and go into the sink. I'm gonna use my Fenty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Foundation. I am in the shade 310. And we're gonna use the sponge, which she's pretty, it's not dense or anything like some of the other sponges I've tried in the past. They're a little bit more dense. This one pounces pretty good. Just that with this foundation, it sets pretty quickly, so you have to move pretty fast. I am pulling out my Fenty Beauty concealer as well. I'm in the shade 300 for this one. This one's a little bit more creamier, I would say. And I must say, she is blending out pretty well. I mean, I feel like every sponge performs differently. It's just a matter of the material of the sponge. Like the Beauty Blender, I don't know exactly, you know, what material it is, obviously, because or else other people would be making it. But it's pretty unique, at least I think. At least in my opinion, I feel like it's a very unique form of material, but this is very similar to it. I wouldn't say it's exactly the same thing, but maybe it might be, you know. Obviously they don't tell us what's in their stuff or how they make it, or else everybody would be having their own thing. We're gonna set with the RCMA No Color Powder. If you've been here for a while, you know I love this stuff. This is very good, very inexpensive, and I'm using a eyeshadow brush to apply this. I'm not supposed to, but it's what I have in front of me, therefore I will. Very thin kind of powder. If you have not tried this and you're looking for something very affordable, very inexpensive, you do get a lot of money for what you get. For my bronzer today, I pulled out my Wet n Wild bronzer. This is in the shade Shady Beaches, and I'm using a dual-ended brush. This is from Makeup Forever. So I'm gonna use this side and press this up. This is such a good bronzer, very affordable from the drugstore. Milani, and this one is my favorite one. I haven't tried any other ones, I mean, hence they are my favorite, but I just gravitate towards Wet n Wild just because they are affordable, they're cruelty-free. I know some of you might be cruelty-free, so that's why at times I do suggest it. Highlighter today, I do have the Fenty Beauty Killawat highlighter. Mean Money, which is this one right here. When you turn, it kind of gives you that little like peekaboo kind of highlight. For blush today, we have my MAC Lovejoy. I love this so much. This is a mineralized finish, mineralized blush. And if this is your first time here, I like to layer my blush at the end just so it can mesh well with the highlighter. I don't like when you can see the streak. For my personal preference, I mean, there's people out there who do you, girl, no judgment. No judgment zone here. For the eyeshadow that I pulled today, I actually pulled out an affordable eyeshadow little quad. This is the e.l.f. by Eyeshadow in the shade Jalapeno. I didn't prime my eyelids, but whatever I have left on my sponge here, I'm just gonna apply on the eyelids. Probably not too much product that's on here, but whatever is left on the sponge from what we use with our foundation. We're gonna go in with the Jalapeno little bite-sized eyeshadow palette quad. It's not a palette, it's a little quad. So I am gonna pick up the shade right here, and we're gonna pop this right on the crease. I'm using tapping motions and applying that right on. I'm gonna go in with a second layer just to intensify a little. I know the blue one that I had a previous tutorial on was pretty pigmented as well, so this one is too. But obviously when you start blending away, the color kind of fades, which is pretty normal. It happens on any eyeshadow I would say. This little jalapeno little quad reminds me of the Rihanna little 6-pan palette that she has as well. When I saw that when it came out back in December or November, sometime in the fall, I was like, oh man, that's a really good, like, I would say a dupe, but I don't know exactly because I don't have that one from Fenty, but I mean pretty close. I'm gonna pick up the darkest shade in this little quad, which is this guy right here, more of a deeper green. I think I'm gonna want to do a halo eye, do the outer corner and inner corner deeper, and then just kind of do the pop of gold right in the center. I'm gonna do a little bit of a blending towards the center to kind of marry these two colors together. The actual center color, I'm kind of in between these two shades here because they're both shimmers, but I'm leaning more towards the gold. So I'm gonna use the gold, and I'm gonna use my finger to apply this on, and we're just gonna pop this right on the center of the eyelid. All right, it's looking pretty good so far, I would say. And for the lower lash line, we're going to do the same thing that we did on the top to the lower lash line. We're going to actually use the mascara. This is the Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. The wand looks pretty promising. I am someone, also, again, if you've been here for a while, you know I'm like, I haven't found the perfect mascara as of yet. That's from the drugstore, but I do really like the Laura Mercier Caviar one. I feel like that's, at least for, that's probably the only one that's worked for me, to be honest. But other than that, I personally still to this day have not found one that I personally enjoy. The highly rated mascara, I feel like it's okay. I'm someone who has very stubborn eyelashes. They're very straight down and they don't curl. Very frustrating. But again, mascaras are one of those things where you can't really determine right off the bat. Kind of like using it, kind of have to use it for a little bit and then see how it ends up being. As far as this one goes, you can tell I'm going really up close. You can see it right there. It's starting to flake a little. Oh, let me move back. I think I'm a little too close. I actually use the shade right here next to the gold color. And we're gonna pop this on the inner half. Kind of making this all come together. For the lashes that I have on, they are the Kiss lashes. I will make sure to put it in the description box down below. For the lips today, I'm gonna line with the NYX Nutmeg lip liner. This is a very kind of warm lip liner, and then I'm going to use the Juvia's Place gloss, which does have a gold sheen to it as well. Let's see how this looks together. Oh, okay, it's really nice. I stained the wand though, so. I really like this gloss. It's really pretty, even though it looks very golden-y on the tube. You see how it like gives you that gold kind of thing, but it's not, it doesn't come off golden. Everything that I've tried on today, I do really enjoy the primer. It kind of gave me like a very soft finish. I didn't see if it filled in my pores or anything like that, but I do like it to hydrate, so A+ for this. And for the sponge, of course, I'm giving it an A+. It bounced really well. The material didn't feel very stiff or anything like that, so definitely love that. And I did also really enjoy the gloss as well for today. As I mentioned, I will be giving this away, so stay tuned. If you follow me on IG or anything like that, I will be sure to be on the lookout if you follow me on IG. And as far as the stuff in here goes, because they are skincare products, you know, I didn't test them out. As I mentioned previously, with skincare stuff, you're not like, it's not an instant kind of like you'll notice something right away, but I'll definitely keep you all posted. If you would rather see posts about it specifically on Instagram, please let me know. If not, I can do like an updated video. Maybe we can do something like that. I'm gonna set everything with my What It Do from Fenty. I have not used this since, well, a while. We are actually gonna open the second one. This is the takeover box with Good Molecules. Labeling, packaging, beautiful as well. Again, we do have more bubble wrapping, which is very greatly appreciated because things can go wrong in the UPS or things like that. This entire box did cost $32. This was such a good deal. Like, I could not pass up on this. I was actually texting my friend Betty because I was like, are you gonna get it? And then she's like, I don't know, are you? It was kind of like a back and forth thing. I was right on the fence about it, but as soon as I got the email, I was like, F it, I'm gonna get it. When I got it was because it's all skincare. I've been wanting to try Good Molecules, at least more of their items. I've tried their hyaluronic acid in the past before. It's amazing, very good for the skin. It passes in my book. But I was really intrigued for the other products, like the niacinamide toner, which is also in here. I think that's, yeah, the brightening toner. So you do get a full size of the niacinamide brightening toner. You get the discoloration serum, which I don't know if I think I still have this one. I can't fully remember, but also a really good product. I mean, I feel like everything from Good Molecules is good. And then we have the Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel, which is pretty new. We just released that not too long ago. The hyaluronic acid serum, which I currently am running out of. And that's another reason why I purchased this box. The hyaluronic acid serum in here is actually really good. Passes in my book as well. And we do have a Hydrate and Cleanse bar. So I've never tried this before, but it's supposed to be for all skin types. Then you get a silicone-free priming moisturizer. It's formulated with shea butter, macadamia seed oil, and plant-derived silicone alternatives to deeply hydrate and nourish the skin. I've heard nothing but great things about it. I'm gonna give it a try. I should have tried it today, but I also tried the Marshmellow one from the other box, so that's okay. We're gonna try it in another video. Don't you worry. We have the pineapple exfoliating powder. I was actually really wanting to try this one as well, because pineapple and papaya, if you know, is a natural enzyme exfoliant, so works really well. But look at the size of this. I feel like you get so much stuff in here for the price that it was, and I feel like the box of it in general, just like, you could not go wrong. Like, if you were able to get this box, you are lucky, because every time Trendmood boxes come out, they like sell out like hot pancakes, okay? Really excited to be trying all this new skincare. You know, I am a skincare persona. I'm an esthetician, so like yeah, I just need to try shenanigans, and it's just like a constant thing. And I'm over here like, okay, I'm not gonna buy any more of X, Y, and Z this year. So I think I'm gonna mostly primarily talk about skincare, hopefully, I don't know. But you know, the makeup girl in me is just like, just buy it, you know. But so far, so good. This is the first purchase of 2021 that I have actually bought of makeup or like beauty related, which is this box, and we're off to a really good start. Really good start this year. I want to share all this stuff with you. Again, I will use this in another video. I will use this in another video for the future reference, so we can try out the moisturizer because it's silicone free. So we shall see about that one. And that is all that I have to share with you all today. Thank you if you've made it all the way to the end of this video. If you are new, hello, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here, and I will catch you in the next one. Toodles!